me, Hirsch. Hey, quick question. Do you really want to know how much you value yourself and what your self-worth or self-confidence is like? It's easy. Whenever you get off of a relationship or whenever you break up with someone, that's where your true value, your true self-worth comes in, or your self-esteem. That tells you how much you really love yourself, how much you really care about yourself. I don't know if you ever heard about the story with the monkey and the banana. So these bananas were placed in front of these monkeys, and as soon as they grabbed onto the bananas, they were trapped. Now, the only way to set themselves free was to let go of the bananas. But the monkey just held on to it and gave up its freedom, not knowing that all it has to do, even though it's tough and it's hard at first, but to be free, you just have to let go. Let go of the banana. This makes me think, I have a good friend that's going through a breakup. And as you know, my book, Breakup or Breakthrough, was a book I've written a couple years ago based on the steps and techniques I use to get over breakups. Now, whenever you go through a relationship and let's say it did not work out the way you wanted it to, or you break up with that person, if it's taking you a long time and you're clingy and needy and it's destroying your state, it's making you feel lethargic, you have no energy, you have no drive, your body language just shuts down, I highly suggest you also read my book, Overcome Jealousy, because insecure people have a lot of jealousy. The only reason it takes a long time to let go of someone is the amount of value and self-worth we place in ourselves. So if we're going crazy over someone and we can't let that person off of our mind or out of our sight, or we keep dwelling on them, that message is speaking to us in a valuable way. Remember, we're all made in the image and likeness of God. No one is more important than me or you. Besides, our mindset is what sets us apart. Whenever you go through a breakup, if it's taking you a longer time, now it's normal to go through the storms, it's normal to feel the emotions, it's normal to have to detach and go through the process of detaching from that person. However, if it takes months or if it takes a while, something is wrong. And that just means if that is not cured, whenever you go through another relationship, the cycle will repeat itself. Not that it may, it will repeat itself. Remember in my previous video, I talked about hurt people hurt other people? This is not necessarily talking about the person that broke up with you. This is actually talking about you as that person that did not heal after that relationship will end up moving on to another relationship and doing the same thing. These are all mental programs that we have programmed in our mind. We have all these rules regarding a relationship, and not all the time this is true. We need to make a track record of all the relationships we've had in the past. The ones that work and the ones that did not. And there will be a correlation of the reason why the relationship does not last. Trust me, there will be. Once we find that pattern, we now need to work on ourselves. Remember, relationships with other people show us what we need to improve in ourselves. It reveals a reflection in us, right? And another person gave us that experience, which we should be thankful for. There's perhaps no greater source of joy, happiness, fulfillment, sorrow, heartbreak, pain than in the area of human relationships. After all, relationships are the area of life that brings up the most fear. Fear that we won't be loved, fear that we aren't good enough. All of our emotions such as love, joy, passion, excitement, frustration, fear are intensified in human relationships. Therefore, the purpose of relationships are to magnify human emotions. So really look at whenever you get over a breakup, how long it's taking you to get over that person, what is coming up, what emotions, because I'm telling you, the only thing that's going on that's having you in the state is your sense of loss. You're putting an identity of something is missing, and you're thinking this person's gonna probably get someone better, they move on with their life. Well, so what? That's awesome. If this switch was turned the other way, you would want that person to be happy for you if you found another one, if you found someone else, or whatever it is. So we need to realize God did not make us attached to someone. There's 1 billion plus people in the world, right? We are allowed and we're given that right and freedom to form relationships with people. However, if you're in an intimate relationship, obviously there's commitment, right? You want to make sure that person's committed to you and you're committed to them, right? These are rules that you set in relationships. When you marry, the same thing applies, okay? So just remember, we're not perfect human beings, and human beings will hurt. We will hurt each other because we're not perfect. So I dare you to check out my book, Break Up or Breakthrough. It's on Amazon. Here's one of my favorite quotes by Rumi. Your task is not to seek for love, but to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. Remember, relationships provide us with the ultimate spiritual lessons in life. I thank you for watching The Jamie Show. Let's put an end to relationship suffering. Stay tuned for my next episode. Please feel free to email me, jamie@jamiehirsch.com. Like, comment, share. Thank you.